everybody, it's Dr. Allen Wright, and I'm here to talk about our final assignment. So let me share my screen and we'll begin. All right, so usually for our final assignment in this class, we do a written exam. However, since we're not in class, I think it makes more sense for us to really reflect on what we've learned this semester and think about what we're going to be doing next semester. So after you take 090, Successful Writing, you move into LDRS 101, which is Comp 1. And so the goal of 90, the one we're in right now, is that you gain the skills you need to be successful in that class. So for this assignment, this exam, you're going to write a short 500 to 750 word essay where you've explained to me what you've learned this semester and what grade you've learned in this class, or what grade you deserve in this class. So here are the goals of the class we're in right now. So you want to appreciate the skill of writing as a form of critical thinking, utilize and describe the steps of the writing process, utilize appropriate strategies for organizing written work, utilize appropriate strategies for revising written work, write clear sentences using standard American English, create sound thesis statement and paragraph topic sentences, utilize examples and details to support ideas, and actively practice leadership skills through participation in class and supportive peer groups. So you can see that we've done these things this semester. So we've learned a lot about critical thinking. So I've asked you to really sort of think in your assignments, your This I Believe or your article analysis or the research paper, sort of think through using writing. You've learned about how to organize and think about the writing process. You've revised your work. We've all worked on our sentences. We've talked about thesis statements and creating good paragraph topic sentences. We're good at using ideas and details, so think like descriptive writing to support our ideas. And we have practiced leadership skills through in-class and supportive peer groups. I know that those have been a little out there because of going online, but you guys have all still demonstrated that when we were in class and now. So in your essay, you're going to choose 3 of those above goals. And then you're going to describe what you've learned about each point and give specific examples. So you might say something like, I learned a lot about how to analyze writing through the article analysis assignment. Using ethos, pathos, and logos, I was able to better understand what the article said and why it was effective. Or maybe something like, I learned how to write clear descriptive details in my This I Believe essays. In earlier drafts, I didn't include much description, but through peer review and conferencing with Dr. Allen Wright, I learned how to include detail in my essay. I want good details. I want you to prove to me that you have learned this semester and that you're ready for the next class. That's what this is. So that is the first thing I want you to do. The second thing is I want you to tell me what grade you deserve in my class. This should be evidence-based. So if you are currently making a 70, arguing for a perfect 100 is not going to really work because you don't have the evidence there. So I want you to look at your grade and then tell me based on the grades you have and what you've been working on, what you deserve in my class. So for example, let's say you have an 85 right now, but you did really well in that research paper that you're turning in this Sunday, and you did really well, or you think you did really well in this assignment, you might argue I should get an A- or an A. That would be reason, and you would explain why and what was good about your writing. So think about your grades, your attendance, participation in workshop, participation in discussion forums, conferences. So you might say something to me like, I've been participating every week in the weekly discussion threads to show that I've really tried to engage with other students and really improve my own writing. Or you could say, I've attended all the library extra credit sessions, and therefore I feel really comfortable with research, and that's going to help me in the next class. What I want you to do is demonstrate that you've improved. So tell me what you have done as a student this semester that shows your writing improvement. So what have you gained or learned this semester that helps you improve as a writer or thinker? What have you done this semester that demonstrates that improvement? So that's what I want. I want to know that you are ready for the next class, and I want to see in your writing the skills that you have learned. So the last thing I have here is I have a suggested organization. So the first paragraph, you probably want to tell me the goals that you want to write. So the goals you want to write about. So remember, I want you to choose 3 of these goals right here. And you want to give me some sort of like thesis, like I deserve to move to the next class, or I deserve this sort of grade, or I've learned a lot this semester. So an example would be, this semester, I learned how to write clear descriptive details in my This I Believe essay. In my early drafts, I didn't include much description, but through peer review, things like that. The second paragraph, I want you to tell me about a different goal and describe what you've learned. The next paragraph, a different goal. Then conclusion, 4 to 7 sentences where you tell me the grade that you deserve. Use evidence from your work in this class. Then I have a little bit of example here. So how this is going to work is there's not a set time for this exam. You have it now. The last day of finals is May 6th. That's Wednesday of next week. So you need to turn this in by 11:55 Central Time on May 6th. I cannot accept any late work after May 6th, so make sure that yours is on time. So just to review, this is your final. It is a reflection of what you've learned this semester and you telling me what grade you've earned in my class and and that you'll be successful next semester. So think about what you have learned. Think about how you have met these requirements. And remember, and I know this is hard, that our semester had 2 parts. We were on campus for a while and then we moved online. So I know that moving online slowed a lot of us down and it made everything more difficult. But tell me what you've learned from communicating online. Tell me anything that you think is helpful here. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to talk to you all about this. Happy to read over drafts of this. So just let me know and I will see you all later. Bye.